Director Roger Ricker.
Welcome.
I want to thank my friend Ann Seidman and the members of the Rotary for giving our wonderful miracles. They love a chance to perform. They love a welcoming audience, and it's very, very kind of you. Ann had asked me to just say a very brief couple words about how this started before they perform. The main goal of the miracles, not unlike the Rotary, is to reach out to community, be a part of the community, and to reach across barriers that help them achieve inclusion, acceptance, and kindness. We may not have the voice of Streisand or Pavarotti, but they have nothing on my guys when it comes to enthusiasm at all. My son Jake Spencer went to Pencrest, and he was included in many activities there, but his favorite one was the chorus. And the chorus was such a diverse group. It was the athletes, the computer guys, it was the football players, and there were all genders, all nationalities, and they all included Jake. He went to Nashville with them, he went to Disney with them. So when he graduated in 2006, somebody said, how are you going to continue his music? And I went to Jesse Klein, the director of the theater, and Patrick Ward and Roger, and suggested this idea of a performance troupe for people with intellectual disabilities. And they didn't bat an eye. They just immediately said, yes, the theater's for everyone, let's do it.
Well, Jake had been in our summer camp.
Yes.
And Mary Jo, who's not here today, had been in our summer camp. And
Yes.
so therefore we knew them and what they were capable of. And it just seemed like a great idea that Trish brought to us, and we wanted to include more people. So it was a great brainstorming session.
Jake took an acting class, and that's right. There were a lot of young people, and they broke them from saying, because if you said while you were giving a speech, you had to stand in front of everybody and sing Mary Had a Little Lamb.
And we do acting exercises with the miracles on occasion too. We have little acting classes once a semester, once in a while, and they play roles like waiters and waitresses and people ordering food or people climbing hills to go talk to the old man on the mountain, usually me, and we have a good time with that.
We started with one song. One of our first performances was the Media Rotary, and it was Getting to Know You from The King and I, and we really felt that embraced our message of getting to know you and you getting to know our guys. Today we have 14 members. Some had to work, and a repertoire of over 20 songs and one choreographed dance. And many of our songs express our mission, and I think one that you'll really enjoy today is We Are the World, because I really feel like that's the Rotary's international message. The one line that they sing, it's true, we make a better world, just you and me. And I think they help do that, as you do through your service. They've performed at the state capitol in Harrisburg. They've performed at the Rotunda at the Senate in Washington, D.C., when there were no confirmation hearings. We were there when that wasn't an issue. Plus our limo broke down on that trip.
Oh yeah, what a wonderful
We've
what a wonderful
performed
limo
at
we
the
had.
Summer Festival in Rosary Park, at the courthouse. One of their favorites is the naturalization ceremonies at the courthouse. They also like We Are the World. So today they're pretty much stars in their own right. And in fact, one time Jake was with his staff driving on the bypass, and a state police person pulled over the car for a very minor registration infraction, and the state policeman's talking to the driver, and Jake leaned over out the window and he said, don't you know me? I'm Jake Spencer. I'm with the State Street Miracles. So the guy didn't give them a ticket. But it soon became clear that this was about much more than music, way beyond what any of us, and you'll see all of our wonderful moms, dads, and caregivers in the back. It has really improved their speech, their articulation, their self-confidence. They've learned to memorize and follow direction. Music is also very calming to them, as I sometimes remind my son when he has a problem, and I'll say, let it be. And most important, they've become friends, which is a hard thing to do in the disability community. So it's not easy. If you go to a theater or you sing in a choir like Anne, you take for granted your ability to get there and to make the schedule and to be participants. There are very few performance outlets for people with disabilities. Plus, on top of that, very few of them drive, so they're all dependent on parents and caregivers to also drive them. So you see, the Miracles and the Rotarians, that's what they are, Rotarians, both want to improve the human condition, promote world peace and understanding. The Irish singer and humanitarian Bono said, music can change the world because music can change people. And Longfellow said, music is the universal language of mankind, which I do think whatever language you speak, everyone relates to music. So I'd like to really thank Ben Capello from the theater for stepping in. He just stepped in today as our accompanist. Who really gets the most out of our miracles. Thank you for this opportunity. We're going to get Gladys up to sing. Oh yeah.
Well, thank you for having us here today, ladies and gentlemen. We are always happy to come out into the community and sing. And Trish touched on a couple of things that I just wanted to touch on again. She said that some of them couldn't be here today because they're working. You know, all of these miracles have jobs. They're all tax-paying members of society. They work in grocery stores. He works in a gym. Okay, so these are working members of society, and the world forgets that, all right? And the other thing that really bugs me about the world at large, which the Rotarians can help to change, is these are adults, okay? And often when people refer to the miracles, one of my pet peeves is when people say, oh, those kids do such a great job, and I'm like, they're not kids. These are adults, okay? They're members of society. And also, the other thing she touched on was the intellectual disabilities. We don't like to say they have disabilities. We like to say they have abilities because they're able to stand in front of an audience and sing, and they're able to stand in front of an audience and dance. So give them a big round of applause. Here we go. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to have them introduce themselves while Ben plays a melody on the keyboard. And again, we want to thank Ben Capello for being here. And I'm going to let them introduce themselves. It's very important that you hear who they are before we sing. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Kimiko Izuka. I live with my parents in media. And I have one part-time job.
Hi, my name is Brittany Lynn Roberts. I live with my mom and my dad.
Hello, my name is Kimmy Watson. I've been working at the Giant 13 years, but now I take a day off for work and I do summer stage for Upper Darby High School.
Hi, I'm Erin Gifting. I'm part of 3 groups, the Adults with Developmental Disabilities, the LINK group, and I want to dedicate this to my mom, and I'm so glad that she's here, and I'm also part of the LINK group.
Hi, my name is Ted Harris. I live in Swarthmore Media. You probably see me around the community. I like puppets, acting art, superheroes. Long live Swarthmore.
Hi, my name is Kevin. That's been enough my life. That's been enough my great dad so much.
My name is Aaron Brooks. I work at Denver. I play basketball. I play soccer, and I'm an actor.
Hi, my name is John Abrams. I love music and sports. It is great to be here today. Go Eagles!
Hi everybody, I'm Brian Short. I'm in Bridgewater, and it's not paying yet. I am in the show. I'm Brian Short. I'm 17. I'm never lover. This is my wife, Jake Bester.
Hi everybody, my name is Jake Spencer. I'm a performer, I'm a dancer, I'm a singer. I take acting for years. I've been working at me 13 years. I love the art. I love my secret miracles. I donate, I got a star.
What Jake means by that is he raised $1,000 for the Media Theater and he got a star in our lobby one year for his birthday. So great job, Jake. You, and then we're going to go right into another Rodgers and Hammerstein show. We're going to do Do Re Mi right after that. And don't just think you're going to be sitting here, because we have a couple of songs where I'm getting you to sing along. And if you don't, you have to pay us a fine of a nickel. All right, here we go.
Do it.
Here we go. Do it. Here we go. World needs somebody to lean on them once in a while, because we all have issues and problems and difficulties as we go through our lives. And the miracles are here to say, lean on me, okay? Yes. Because that's what brings the world together, making sure that we're all working together as one large community. So are you ready, miracles? Trisha's rearranging the furniture. All right, here we go.
Leave.
Who knows why? Does anybody out there know? We like to ask this question. Who knows why this song is called Hey Jude, and what's it written for? Does anybody know? Yes, sir.
I think it was written by Paul, and it's about John's son.
Uh-oh, I was wrong. It is written by Paul, and it is about the baby. Yes, it was about his son. So when she sings it, she's holding a little baby here, and some people don't realize that's what the song is about. And then after this, we're going to I mixed up the order, but that's okay. We'll do Hey Jude, and then we're going into Let It Be. And does anybody know why that song is called Let It Be? Go ahead.
About his mother.
Because
advice that she was to
exactly. A lot of people think it's a Christian song, but it's not. A lot of people think when he's singing about Mother Mary Comes to Me, that it's about the Virgin Mary, a Catholic song, but it isn't. It's about his mom, who used to say to him, when things get bad, just let it be. So there's a lot of misconceptions about some of the Beatles songs, but if you look it up on Google, you'll find out a lot of information. Okay, here we go. Actually, we'll do it in the order that Ben was prepared to do it in. So we'll do Let It Be first, and then we'll do Hey Jude. That was my fault. I'm out of it today. I'm 54. What do you expect?
No, you're not.
All right,
That's Mr. Leamy.
here we go. Here we go. Oh, no. Poor ladies. There you go.
When the broken-hearted people living in the world agree, let it be the answer, let it be.
And though they may be parted institutions, and they will see there'll be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There'll be an answer, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, oh, let it be. There'll be an answer, let it be.
And now we'll go right into Hey Jude. As soon as Ben has the music. Give Ben Campbell a big round of applause.
Don't make it bad. Take a sip, son, and make it better. Remember to let into your heart, and you can start to make it better.
Better, 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 better. Ooh.
Everybody sing, let me hear ya. Big ending. You can get down in your funky town of Swarthmore. We're going to get down again. Now, we're really going to get down now, people. So clear the room, clear the room, clear the room. Now we got dancers that are going to come out into this area in the middle of this song. So clear the room. We're going to shake it up with Elvis Presley's Hound Dog. Are you ready? Here we go. Wait until Ben is ready. We can't do it without the music. These miracles are something special, aren't they? Here we go. Elvis Parsley's Hound Dog.
Elvis Presley.
Oh, sorry. Presley. You ready? Wait people. You just can't. And if you do, well, don't. Because it's only your belief that will cause things to happen. You know, it's true. People get into a rut and they say, oh, we can't change this, we give up. But it's only your belief that will keep things moving forward. So don't stop believing. Here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8.
For you, and this is one where you're going to sing along. This is the Carpenters' big hit, Sing a Song, and you're going to be singing the song with us when we get to a certain part of it. And if you don't, remember, you got to give a nickel. All right, here we go.
Sing of good things.
miracles bring into a room is undeniable. It's absolutely wonderful. And now we're going to do That's What Friends Are For.
Yes.
Joy to the World, and We Are the World to wrap it up. And then a couple of surprises, okay? These are quick songs, so you're not going to be here for another 30 minutes. But here we go. This is That's What Friends Are For. And who's singing today on the Patrick part who's not here? You're taking it all?
Yeah.
All right, Ted. Here we go. Keep smiling, keep shining.